Welcome to the executive overview of NetSuite's Suite Success for Agencies. I'm going to take on the role of an executive to help introduce you to the power of our platform and explain how hundreds of agencies, just like yours, leverage NetSuite to increase their visibility into all areas of the business and complete key tasks more efficiently. Before implementing NetSuite, most agencies face a similar set of business challenges, the first of which is using a lot of separate applications or solutions in their various lines of business that have little or no communication between each other. This approach increases the likelihood of errors, wastes a ton of time, all while decreasing visibility into the performance of the agency. This brings about a second common challenge, which is the ability to scale. From internal controls, SOX compliance, and automating manual month-end processes, these become essential. To help agencies solve for these problems, we've developed an integrated business solution based on the knowledge of leading practices that we've gathered by working closely with our clients based over the last 20 years. Now let's take a look at this in action. Within NetSuite, I can securely access my data anytime, anywhere, from any device. All I need is the internet. I'm able to use any browser on either Mac or PC. NetSuite even offers a free mobile app in which I use almost every day to approve purchase requests, build my expense report, or even just view my dashboard. It makes it very easy to stay connected in today's fast-paced environment. The first time that I logged on to NetSuite, I was amazed at how there was already a complete set of rules, dashboards, KPIs, and other reports, which really cut down on our time to implement and allowed my team the ability to recognize the value of an integrated system a lot sooner. So you'll notice that NetSuite is secure. It uses the same security used by global financial institutes. So I can rest assured that my data and business are safe. In fact, that NetSuite handles this level of security for me was actually a huge cost savings, considering the amount of IT resources I needed to simply manage the data security and disaster recovery plan for my legacy applications. So really the first two benefits to me before I even look at the system are that it's accessible anywhere and it's secure. Now, NetSuite is a role-based platform. I'm currently logged in my role as an executive. My role defines exactly what I can see and do within the system. Roles are based on a robust set of permissions and are the means by which we manage our segregation of duties. Each role comes with a pre-configured dashboard aimed at making users more efficient by providing the reminders, reports, and other links that are most relevant to the responsibilities of that role. But of course, you can still tailor the system to make it your own. You just don't have to start from scratch. So as an executive, I'm responsible for a lot of areas within my company, but I'm not worried about losing visibility to any one of these areas because each of these tabs across the top has their own dashboards. So it's easy for me to keep an eye on things that are important, such as my project portfolios, my board metrics, any type of analytics that are important to the agency. My key performance indicators. Here I can analyze the KPI that is most important to me as an executive. NetSuite delivers a ton of KPIs right out of the box, but my team leveraged the ability to create custom KPIs. Now I can view my business exactly how I want to, and I'm also able to compare KPIs over specified time periods and put it into a trend graph with the click of a button. I can also drill into any of these numbers. So I can drill directly down into my revenue number, or I can even open it up in a separate tab. It's really how I choose to work. Now let's take a look at our revenue from our income statement. Here on my income statement that I've drilled to from my dashboard, I can see that I'm looking at how my period is trending. But perhaps I want to take this back and see how I'm performing from this fiscal quarter. So I'm quickly going to be able to apply a few filters. I'll do my quarter and my accounting period, and then my report instantly refreshes, giving me absolute real-time access to all of my data. Now I'm looking at my January numbers, my current February numbers, and how my quarterly numbers are trending. I'm also going to be able to look at this in a variety of different ways. Perhaps I want to look at my lines of business, see how my lines of business are trending over my quarter here. And again, quick refresh, and now I've got all of my lines of business here across the top, and I can quickly see what my revenue income for each line of business is. I have lots of different selectors here. These are also completely configurable by you. And as you might guess, as I come into my mobile number here, I can investigate further by drilling directly down into this number to view the details that make up my mobile revenue here. Invoices, credit memos, journals as we see here. I can also take this one step further and drill directly to the transaction level, should I want to go that far. Now, my ability to partner with my clients and understand their business is key. So let's take a look at a client record to see a 360 view of a client and their brand. I'm going to use the global search, which is basically Google for NetSuite, where I can search across anything in the system. So as I was typing a cosmetic store, the system gives me a list of search results that match, which I can drill directly down into. Now, I'll go ahead and drill into that. And so again, I have a client dashboard that makes it easy for me to see that 360 view of my client. Just as I have my dashboard view for my executive metrics, I also have a dashboard which shows me all the key information related to this client. Metrics related to profitability, previous sales, or even past and current projects. And all related transactions are in one place. Before NetSuite, we would need 2 or 3 different systems to access all this information. Now let's switch our view and drill into the actual client record. And what we'll see is that this client actually has a brand associated with it, which we have been working with. NetSuite supports parent-child relationships with clients and brands. So you have a dashboard for clients, but you can also toggle between the two. It's critical for your employees from sales to finance to interact with the client and have a pulse on the relationship, including childs, brands, portfolios, and projects, transactions, key contacts, email communication, and much more, such as file attachments of creative briefs or even meeting notes. The Client 360 is my one-stop shop for everything. So when I'm asked to meet with a key client, this is the first place that I go to get caught up on all of our recent activity and the conversations we've had with them. So under my collaboration tab, I have a single view of everything to do with this client, from activities, files we've uploaded, messages back and forth, so that I can be caught up with the client when I go into that meeting. So we just took a look at the role of an agency executive and used the NetSuite dashboard and flexible dynamic reporting to get quick access to key business drivers and a deep knowledge of our agency business in minutes, all right there on our phone, tablet, or laptop. We saw a lot, so before we end today, let's recap the key areas we've seen drive business in the advertising industry. First, our customers. We must partner with our clients to ensure joint success by understanding their business needs and the ability to support them. Second, efficiency. By coordinating your workflows across your teams and disciplines for all your key business processes, you reduce the risk of miscommunication and client dissatisfaction. Finally, performance insights. Profitability at many levels is key metric driving your business. You must be proactive and alert in order to drive profit margins and manage staff for an ultimately healthy bottom line. Of course, competition is everywhere. Any competitive advantage will help you succeed and differentiate yourself as you go to market. I thank you for viewing this presentation and hope you look forward to transforming your agency with NetSuite.